Motorcycle accidents and lane splitting. Lane splitting takes place when a motorcyclist moves between lanes of slow-moving or stopped cars. If an accident takes place while the motorcycle is moving between lanes, the individual who will be found at fault will depend on the state's laws that surround lane splitting. It will also depend on the opinion of the judge as well as the police officer who attended the scene of the accident. Finally, the actions of the motorcyclist and the driver before the accident took place will be judged. Is it legal to lane split? Most parts of the United States do not consider lane splitting to be legal, however, it is not prohibited. However, the courts tend to decide that lane splitting is unlawful. California does allow its citizens to undertake lane splitting, but only when it is safe to do so. Who is liable for lane splitting accidents? Lane splitting involves motorcycles getting very close to cars, and it involves a reduced amount of space in which to maneuver. In lane splitting accidents, it's often clear that drivers of other vehicles do not expect a motorcycle to be passing them when they are moving slowly, or when they have stopped. If when lane splitting, an accident occurs, it's likely that the rider of the motorcycle will be found at fault for the accident. If an insurance adjuster or a court finds that the motorcyclist's carelessness was a major cause of the traffic accident, the motorcyclist is unlikely to receive a settlement. If the motorcyclist can show that the car driver contributed to the traffic accident, they may receive some compensation. In some circumstances, the motorcyclist may be fully compensated for their injuries and damage to any property. This could occur if the car that collided with the motorcycle was moving between lanes or the driver was not paying attention. A few factors may help to prove the claim that the car driver contributed to the traffic accident. These factors include the experience of the motorcyclist, the motorcyclist having taken part in a safety or motorcycle riding course, the motorcyclist's safe and careful driving, the driver of the car changed lanes without signaling. How to make lane splitting safe. Before you decide to partake in any lane splitting, you should make sure that your state does not prohibit it. You should then ensure that you always lane split safely. If you always ride safely and you are involved in an accident, it's likely that a judge or your insurance carrier will decide you were not at fault. To lower your chances of being involved in an accident while lane splitting, you should be aware of the vehicles around you. Always wear reflective clothing. Always have your headlights on. Lane split with caution and wait until cars on both sides are traveling at the same speed. Take care if you are in a vehicle's blind spot. Try to drive a little faster than the traffic, but do not move quickly by slow-moving or stopped cars. Keep an eye out for drivers who are looking in their side or rear view mirrors. If cars are getting too close, honk, then wait until it is safe to move between them. Lastly, when the vehicles reach 30 miles per hour, move back into your lane.